Once upon a time, in a kingdom where the hills rolled gently like waves on the sea and the rivers sang songs as they wound through the land, there lived a young princess named Daisy. She was a fair maiden, with a heart as pure as the morning dew and a spirit as bright as the sun. Yet, for all her beauty and grace, there was one thing that troubled her, a strange shadow that hung over her, though she could not name it. You see, long ago, when Princess Daisy had been born, a grand feast was held in her honor, and many wondrous gifts were bestowed upon her. But there was one gift that had been forgotten, a gift from a fairy who had been overlooked in the grand bustle of the celebrations. This fairy, named Fanny, was not angry for being forgotten, but her heart was filled with sadness, for she knew that the gift she would have given to the princess was one that would alter her fate. And so, she disappeared into the shadows, waiting for the day when Princess Daisy would discover the truth. As the years passed, Daisy grew up to be beloved by all, yet the shadow upon her heart never lifted. She could not understand why, no matter how hard she tried, something always seemed to elude her. A sense of completeness, as if something crucial were missing from her life. One evening, while wandering through the garden beneath the moon's silver glow, Princess Daisy felt a strange pull in her heart. Following the sensation, she found herself in a quiet glade, where the air was thick with enchantment, and the trees whispered secrets of times long past. It was there that she saw the faint glow of something magical. At first, she thought it was a flicker of moonlight, but as she drew nearer, she saw a small figure standing among the ferns. A fairy, no larger than a teacup, with wings that shimmered like stars in the night sky. "Good evening, Princess Daisy," the fairy said, her voice gentle like a lullaby. "I am Fanny, and I have come to speak with you of a gift long forgotten." Princess Daisy blinked in surprise, her heart racing. "A fairy? And a gift? But I've been given many gifts throughout my life. Why is this one so important?" Fanny smiled softly, her wings fluttering in the cool night air. "Ah, Princess, the gift I would have given you was not of jewels or riches, but of a choice that would have altered the course of your fate. It is a gift of knowledge, of wisdom, and of understanding. You see, your fate was never meant to be simply that of a princess, but of a leader, a beacon of hope for those who are lost. But because I was forgotten, that gift was never given to you. And so you have wandered, seeking something, yet never finding it." Daisy's brow furrowed with confusion. "But I have always tried to be kind, to do what is right, and to rule with fairness. Why then do I still feel lost?" Fanny's wings glowed brighter as she stepped closer. "Because, dear princess, you were meant to discover the strength within yourself. You were meant to lead with wisdom and compassion, but without the gift I would have given you, you lacked the clarity to see your true path. Now, the time has come for you to receive that gift." With a wave of her hand, Fanny conjured a swirl of light that wrapped around the princess, filling her with warmth and understanding. Daisy's eyes widened as the veil of uncertainty lifted from her heart. She saw, for the first time, the true nature of her role, not simply as a princess, but as a guide, a protector, a light for others to follow. She understood now that her fate was not to be bound by the royal title alone, but to lead her people with wisdom, love, and the courage to make difficult choices. "You see now, princess," Fanny said softly. "The power was within you all along. The gift I would have given you was not something that could be wrapped in ribbons or placed in your hands, but the strength to trust in your heart and in your decisions." Princess Daisy, now filled with a newfound clarity, smiled warmly at the fairy. "Thank you, Fanny. Though you were forgotten, you have given me the greatest gift of all, the gift of knowing who I truly am." With a final smile, Fanny's wings shimmered brightly, and she vanished into the night, leaving behind only the faintest glimmer of light. Princess Daisy returned to her kingdom, her heart filled with the magic of understanding and self-discovery. She ruled with newfound strength, compassion, and wisdom, and the shadow that had once weighed upon her heart was gone, replaced by the bright light of her true purpose. And so, Princess Daisy became known throughout the kingdom not just as a ruler, but as a beacon of hope and guidance, and her legacy lived on for generations, a testament to the gift of wisdom and the importance of discovering one's true calling.